Welcome back to the Go Nintai channel where language is through perseverance. It's your boy S.T with another grammar pattern. This week we're going to go over the grammar pattern of ka mo shireないand alsoないかもしれない. Get ready. Alright. Hope you like the new intro to the GNT channel. YouTube didn't like the fact that I used 12 seconds of Eminem, so they hit me with a copyright. We had to change it up. Anyways, let's get into this week's lesson. Okay, so the grammar pattern of ka mo shireないis the informal way to say may, verb, or adjective. In the construction of this grammar pattern, it's super simple. All we have to do is take the dictionary form of the verb or the adjective and then just add it to the ka mo shireない. Let's look at a couple of examples. I'll give you a verb or an adjective, you put it together, and then let's see what we get. Alright, quick disclaimer before we get into this. Last week, I showed a couple of my Japanese friends the video of soda. Now, in the construction of the soda pattern with, let's say, tarashi soda is grammatically correct. It is the grammar that you can find in a lot of grammar books. However, most Japanese people will consider it wrong because it's not utilized in general Japanese conversation or in the general Japanese public. Remember that as you are studying, that some things may be grammatically correct, but socially wrong. Okay, so let's do the first one together. We're going to take the example of kuru. Kuru means to come. Now, if we add that to the ka mo shireない grammar pattern, it becomes kuru ka mo shireない. That in translation would mean may come. And now it's your turn to try these out. Alright, let's take practice number 1. We're going to use the word tokui, which means good at. How would you say maybe good at? And if you said tokui ka mo shireない, you would be right. That is may be good at. Tsugi! With practice number 2, we have hakobu, which means to carry. How would you say may carry? May carry is hakobu ka mo shireない. Tsugi! Alright, so for practice number 3, we're going to use the word ukeru, which means to take, like a test. So how would you say may take a test? That would be ukeru ka mo shireない. Tsugi! And for practice number 4, we're going to use the word sagaru, which means to step back. How would you say may or might step back? And I know you got this one. It is sagaru ka mo shireない. May or might step back. But wait, there's more. Okay, so now that we know how to use this grammar pattern and what this grammar pattern means, let's try it in a couple of sentences. The way we're going to do this is I will give you the first part of the sentence, what verb or adjective I want you to use with the grammar pattern. You can construct it, and then we'll check our answers together and the translation. But first... Okay, for example sentence number 1, we're going to use the sentence 買い物が多いからお金がもっと, and the word that we will put with this is going to be iru, for to need. So put that sentence together and let's see what we get. Alright, so the entire sentence should be 買い物が多いからお金がもっといるかもしれない, which means because there's a lot of shopping, I may need more money. Tsugi! Alright, so for example number 2, we're going to use the example sentence of 午前から日本語能力試験が, and the word to finish it off, 始まる. So that brings the entire sentence to 午前から日本語能力試験が始まるかもしれない. Which means the Japanese proficiency tests may begin in the morning, which we all know is a lie. It takes place kind of closer to the afternoon. But I digress. I don't know about you, but when I finish taking the 日本語能力試験, I feel like I've never studied Japanese in my life, and what did I just do for the past 2, 3, 4 hours, however long it takes? But tell me how you feel after you take the test. Please put that down in the comments. I want to know that I'm not alone. 次! Alright, so for example number 3, we're going to start the sentence with 高速道路が混んでいて30分ぐらい, and we'll finish it off with the word 遅れる, which means to be late. Alright, so that whole sentence put together should be 高速道路が混んでいて30分ぐらい遅れるかもしれない. That means that the freeway is crowded, so I might be about 30 minutes late. 次! Alright, finally, example sentence number 4. We're going to use the sentence そのやり方したら私は, and we'll use the word 心配 to round it off. Alright, what do you get? All together, we have そのやり方したら私は心配かもしれない, which means if you do that, I might worry. So, in a formal setting, you are not going to want to use かもしれない. You're going to want to use the more formal version of かもしれません. Woo! Much needed. All right. The construction is going to be exactly the same. We're going to use the dictionary form of the verb or the adjective, slap it with かもしれません, and it means the exact same thing. Let's try a couple of examples and then a couple of example sentences. Okay, let's do the first one together. We're going to take, for example, again, the word 来る, which means to come. If we put that with the formal かもしれません, then it becomes 来るかもしれません, may come or might come. Okay, let's take the first example of なくなる, which means to run out of a thing, like if you run out of juice. But I haven't. Anyways, how do we say may run out or might run out? Alright, so when you put it together, it should be なくなるかもしれません, which means may run out. 次! Example number 2, let's take the word 参る. 参る means to come or to go. How would you say may come or may go? If you put it together, it should be 参るかもしれません, which means may or might come or go. 次! Example number 3, let's take the word 謝る, which means to apologize. How would you say may apologize? I have got to get a new seat. You see me bouncing around over here. It's because of the seat. I just want to let you know. Anyways, when you put that all together, it's going to be 謝るかもしれません, which means may apologize. 次! Alright, last but not least, let's take the word 戻る, which means to return. How do we say may or might return? Alright, all together you should have got 戻るかもしれません, which means may or might return. Alright, again, now that we have a little handle on that, let's try it out in these example sentences. Alright, example sentence number 1. We're going to use the example sentence of 来週新しい X マンの映画を and we'll end it with 見る. So take a second, figure it out, and that means you should get 来週新しい X マンの映画を見るかもしれません, which means I may see the new X-Men movie next week. 次! And for example sentence number 2, we have その作品を買ったのでローダナの上に and we'll finish it up with 置く. Altogether the sentence becomes その作品を買ったのでローダナの上に置くかもしれません, which means I bought that work of art, so I may put it on top of the mantle. 'Cause that's how a boss does it. We have mantles. 次! Okay, so for example number 3, we will use the example sentence of 高級なホテルには, and we will end that with 泊まる, which means to stay overnight. So the sentence becomes 高級なホテルには泊まるかもしれません, which means I may stay at an expensive or luxurious hotel. 次! And for the final example sentence, we will use the word 俳優に and we'll use the word なる to go with the grammar pattern. Put it all together, what do you get? Okay, so all together the sentence becomes 俳優になるかもしれません, which means I might become an actor. Next, we're going to learn the negative form of this grammar pattern. It's really simple. All we have to do is take the nai form of the adjective or the verb and put that with theかもしれないin the informal and theかもしれませんin the formal. Let's go ahead and try some examples of that. Okay, so the first one we'll do together, and we're going to use the same word kuru, which means to come. The negative form of kuru becomes konai, which is not come or don't come. If we add that to the grammar pattern of 来ないかもしれない, it means may not come or might not come. Okay, now it's time for you to practice. Let's take the first word of 加える, which means to add. How would you say that in the negative form? That's right, it's 加えない, which means to not add up. So how would you say may not add up? And altogether, that would be 加えないかもしれない, which means may not add up. 次! Number 2, 志す. 志す means to aspire to. How would you say not to aspire to? If you said 志さない, then you would be 100% correct, which means not to aspire to. How would you say may not aspire to? That's right. 志さないかもしれない, which means may not aspire to. 次! Alright, number 3, we have 禁じる, which means to prohibit. How would you say not prohibit? And the answer is 禁じらない. 禁じらない means not prohibit. How would you say may not prohibit? And the answer is 禁じらないかもしれない, which means may not prohibit. 次! And the last example for this grammar pattern, we're going to use the word 浴びる, to shower. How would you say not shower? Why would you say not shower? But let's try it anyways. Alright, so the nai form of 浴びる would be 浴びらない. So that means not shower. How would you say may not shower? And you would get 浴びらないかもしれない, which means may not shower. I keep thinking about it. That is so nasty. Shower! Alright, next up we have some example sentences just like before. I'll give you the first half of the sentence. I'll give you the word that we will go ahead and conjugate, and you put it all together, and then we'll come out with the translation. Sound good? Let's go. Alright, in example sentence number 1, we're going to use the beginning sentence of このコンサートには酒が, and to finish it up, we can use the word 禁じる. Put the sentence together, and we'll see what you get. Alright, when we put it all together, we get このコンサートには酒が禁じらないかもしれない, which means alcohol may not be permitted in this concert. 次! Example sentence number 2. We're going to start with the sentence of 運動会の後で駐車場で父が, and we can end it with 威張る, which means to act big or to act tough. What do you get? Okay, so when we put it all together, we get 運動会の後で駐車場で父が威張らないかもしれない which means my father may not act so big in the parking lot after the athletic meet. That probably means your kid didn't do so well at the undokai. Just saying. Just saying. Wasn't my kid. No. Just as a side note, it is really good that most, if not all, of the Japanese people do not act the way that I am accustomed to at a sports event. So it's probably pretty good. And that case scenario of that last sentence would never really come up. But it was a good sentence. Anyways, next. Okay, so for example sentence number 3, we're going to use the sentence 犯人は and 逮捕する. Put it together and let's see what you get. Putting it all together, we get 犯人は逮捕しないかもしれない, which means the criminal may not be arrested. 次! And for the fourth and final sentence, we're going to use the sentence あの隊はその命令を, and we can connect that to 言いつける. So go ahead and put that sentence together and see what we get. Okay, so all together we get あの隊はその命令を言いつけないかもしれない. This means the captain may not order that command. Okay, now that we've went over the informal style of ないかもしれない, now we can go over the formal style, which is ないかもしれません. So first we'll do 4 practices of just conjugating the grammar, and we'll go into some example sentences after that. So let's get started. Okay, so just to recap, we take the dictionary form of the verb or the adjective, and we turn it into its ない form, and then we put that together with the grammar pattern of かもしれません. Are you ready? Let's see. Okay, so first up, let's take the word 冷える, which means to cool down. What is the ない form of 冷える? Okay, so the ない form of 冷える is 冷えない, which means to not cool down. So what about may not cool down? And when we put it all together, we get 冷えないかもしれません, which means may not cool down. Kind of like this summer, how it has felt all summer. I don't think it's gonna cool down, and I can't take it anymore. You know, everybody says they're a summer person. I am not. I don't know why people like the summer, but if you do, on you. 次! Okay, next we have 切る. 切る means to cut. How would you say not cut? Okay, so the ない form of 切る is 切らない, which means not cut. How would you say may not cut? So when we put that all together, it becomes 切らないかもしれません, which means may not cut. 次! Okay, next we have the word 隠れる, which means to hide, like hide oneself. The same way you would play hide and go seek. I learned this word from my daughter because she loves this game. Anyways, how would you say not hide? Okay, so the negative form of 隠れる would be 隠れない, which means not hide. Now, how would you say may not hide? Okay, so we put it all together and we get 隠れないかもしれません, which means may not hide. 次! Okay, last up we have the word 妨げる, which means to hinder. How would you say not hinder? You got it right. The negative form of 妨げる would be 妨げない, which means to not hinder. What about may not hinder? And as you may have guessed, it is 妨げないかもしれません, which means may not hinder. And now for our example sentences. 1. Wait a minute. Did I just let you know how old I am? Sorry. Scratch that. On to the sentences. Okay, example sentence number 1. We're going to use the first part of the sentence. 以前と比べると状況は ずいぶん and we can end it with よくなかった. So put that sentence together and see what you get. Right, so when we put this all together, we get 以前と比べると状況はずいぶん良くなかったかもしれません. Which means this situation may not have been better than it was before. Number 2. Is that, what movie is that? I don't know what to do with my hands. I don't know. I don't remember the name of that movie, but if you know it, put it in the comment box, please, because I'm drawing a blank. Anyways, sentence number 2. We're going to use これで私の悩みが and we can end that with 増える. Now, how would we make that negative and may? So, may not. Okay, we put it all together. I'm not good with voices, as you have seen. Alright, we put it all together and we get これで私の悩みが増えないかもしれません. Which means this may not increase my problems. 次! Okay, for sentence number 3, we're going to use the sentence そのことが我々が抱える問題に新しい面を and we can use the word 加える. Go ahead and practice that one and we'll see what you get. Right, so altogether you should get そのことが我々が抱える問題に新しい面を加えないかもしれません. Which means this may not add a new dimension to our problem. And last but not least, we have sentence number 4, which is going to be 彼は約束を and we can put that with 守る. Now, how would that sentence look? That's right, the sentence together would be 彼は約束を守らないかもしれません. Means he may not keep his promise.
For shame!
Now that we have all of that together, let's go ahead and look at this week's 商品. 今日のパーティーには20年以上来るかもしれない. 食事はだいたい20年分用意した. もしかしたらもっといるかもしれない. 高橋さん夫婦はパーティーに来るでしょうか? 多分来ると思います. もしかしたら7時頃に着くかもしれません. でも、田中さんは来ないかもしれない. 田中さんは昼間風邪をひいてと言っていましたよ. それは残念です. 私は仕事が6時までに終わらないかもしれません. だから30分くらい遅れるかもしれません. 大丈夫ですよ. でも早く来ないと食べ物がなくなるかもしれません. And as always, I want you guys to go ahead and translate these. Put the comments down below. If you like what's going on here, go ahead and smash the subscribe and the like button. Turn on those notifications so when the next video comes out, you will be notified. As always, this is the Go Nintai channel where language is through perseverance, and we will all persevere together. Have a good one.